Hello everybody, welcome back to the coolest scooter edition. Just kidding. Hello everybody and welcome back to the coolest dog training channel right here on YouTube. I'm Tom Davis, America's Canine Educator. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just got back from out west. I was on the road for 4 weeks. This next video is about a dog that was in my Denver, Colorado seminar. Now this dog was the bulliest, toughest, semi-dominant dog that we worked with in the seminar, and I wanted to share with you guys exactly what I did to work with this dog. There was a little leash reactive, a little redirective on the leash, and a little bit unpredictable. Thank you so much for watching. One thing I forgot to mention, if you haven't yet, like this video and consider subscribing to my channel. So do we have a bite history? Here, you can pull him in the shade.
When we were out on a walk, he nipped a kid that came around on a motorcycle with the big helmet on.
Okay.
Toward, like, the kid came around on the sidewalk straight at us, and
okay.
that's when he...
Okay. Yeah, because he's okay. He's a little bit, I can just tell by, like, I don't know if you guys are, like, you can just tell, like, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a different process than what we've done before. Because he's kind of like, I'm going to do what I want, right? So...
We're in the house when he's outside. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let me see the leash. Good. I'm just going to walk him this way for a second. Rick. Good. Good boy. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm listening to his breathing. That's what I'm doing. So when I take the leash, I'm not looking at him because I don't want to create a conflict. I'm not asking him to do anything because I don't want to create a conflict. I'm listening to his breathing. So there, I heard him stop breathing, and I checked, and yep, sure enough, he was sniffing me out. So I'm being aware of what he's doing by his breathing, because he's very obvious with his breathing. He's very loud. So with this type of dog, you have to be careful about how you do things because you don't want to be redirected on, because he's a big macho, I'm going to do what I want. I typically get away with stuff. If you physically correct him, there's a chance that you're going to get a redirective state of mind, where he's basically like, my dog, let me go. I say, leave it. No, he goes, screw you, bam, and he hits me. Not because he doesn't like me, but because I told him he couldn't do it. It's like a kid. That has happened. Yeah, oh yeah, I can see that. So I'm going to work with him just a little bit. So this is going to be a very feathered in leash pressure session. Quick, short, and sweet. If he tells me that he understands what I'm asking him to do, we're going to end it pretty quick. Because he's not the type of dog that you're going to get him to do like some of these other dogs for 10 minutes at a time. So I'm going to feather it in. I would personally like the prong collar to be a little bit higher, but I don't want to keep switching around equipment because time is of the essence. So I'm just going to work this in a little bit. If I at any time tell you to call him, I'm going to drop the leash. I'm going to have you call him. That means he's sketching me out. Okay? Hank, come on. Good boy. Good. So you can already see he's like, wait, what? You? Why? Come. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Hank, come. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Hank, sit. Good job. Sit. Good boy. Off. Good. So that's a lot of like stimulation. He's reading me. He's cueing me. He's plugged me in. He's like, you got food? No. Okay. I'm not sitting then. I'm out of here. So he's a very bullyish type dog, which you can tell in his demeanor. Come on, Hank. Good boy. Come. Good. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, break. Good. So that was a win for me, okay? So what I did, if you guys didn't see and maybe not picked up on, is I asked him to sit. He did it. I immediately decompressed myself. I immediately go, done. Thank you. Moving on. And I'm going to do it again. Come on, Nick. Yeah, exactly. Got it. Good. Good. Sit. Hank, sit. Good boy. Good. Sit. So I'm very neutral, like I'm not here. I'm very on the side. Good. Prong collar's too big, but we'll fix that. Good boy. So he's telling me, sure, I'll sit for you. 1, 2. He's still sitting. He's still listening to me. Sit. Ah. Good. So there I'm going to be consistent because that's the only thing I got right now. Okay, break. Good. I'm going to do that one more time. But does everyone understand what I'm doing? Okay, so I'm very slowly but surely just going in and I'm reevaluating his behavior of, you have to, like before, when he came in, it was all over. So I'm gonna go like this eventually, and where he's not really all over the place at all. Come on, Ike. But he's got to understand the leash pressure first before I can do anything. Come on, bud. Go ahead, man.
So when you pause and he sits, I notice that you pull to the side. Is that like kind of like you just checking in on him, or
no? Okay, break. Good question. You mean where my leash?
Yeah, you move over. You move
over, like when he sits and
rest.
Right. So when I yeah.
Like this,
So
look, so it's like, are you checking in with him?
yeah, that's what we were just talking about with negative reinforcement. So I'm reinforcing the behavior by removing myself because he doesn't love me.
Oh,
So when I ask him to sit and he does, I go, so think about it like a pent up balloon, right? When he sits, I go, and I move away. So
what he wants, and it's like
that's what he wants. Exactly. It's a form of pressure. Exactly. Yep. Come on, let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Do one of you guys want to just walk your dog from the wall back? So we've already done the sit, right? He knows what that is. Now I'm going to do it with another dog. Sit. Good. Just, okay, just walk towards me a little bit. Good. Now walk back. You don't have to sit down, but, good. Did you guys catch that? Beautiful. Good, you can sit back down. Because that's all I'm going to squeeze out of this guy for right now. But that was really good. So preliminary, so the micro was, I taught him how to sit. I taught him what he could and couldn't do. Sit. Good. Just like that. Sit. Good. Nice and relaxed. Dog got up. Good job. Break. Good. So that was good. So I'm basically looking here. You can take the leash for a second. I'm basically looking at this big guy like, I'm going to do what I want. Don't tell me what. If you do, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So I said, hey, well, wait a minute. Well, let's talk about it for a second. I said, let's do this. Let's have a sit. And he's like, all right, maybe. And then in the beginning, he was very stimulated. He kind of was looking at me, and I was watching his eyes. He was checking me out. When a dog looks at you like that, it's never a good thing, but he was kind of checking me out that way. And so I said, okay, look, let's just sit. Good. Okay. And then we did that 3 or 4 times, and then I brought the other dog out. And then I asked him to sit there, and he did a good job. So that was good.